All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. What's happening today? Happy Sunday to you. Back in front of the mic. I've been doing the other ones with my lapel mic, so the audio I think is a little bit better when I have the mic. But you tell me. Anyway, happy Sunday. Kind of a rainy day here in Benedicta, Maine. Foggy out over the water, but a good view nonetheless. Pop in the chat. Let me know how you're doing on a scale of 1 to 10. You guys that watch this on the rewind, thank you very much. And let me know. Pop a fist pump in there or something, a thumbs up to let me know you're watching. It's always good to know people are out there. Maybe there'll be a protest today because I was half hour late yesterday. Bubba's out there organizing a coup. Good morning, Jess. First in this morning. Good to see you. What's happening? Happy Sunday, Tim. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we're going at it over there at the 276, I call it. At the house. Yeah, we attacked the kennel. So those of you guys that don't know, this house came with this pretty nasty kennel setup that people had a really crappy dog operation there, and they weren't good humans. And so we got the fencing out of there the other day, and now we started peeling back the rubber floor and exposed a whole bunch of crappy stuff. So out came the Sawzall with a 25 pack of demo blades. And Wendy and I are about halfway through removing the floor. We'll post some pictures later today, but it is let's say this. I just said to Wendy, don't go in there without a mask. So it's pretty putrid. So cleaning up somebody else's crap is never fun, but we're almost done with that phase of it. So, and we're kind of shifting to outside stuff because the drywall guy's starting tomorrow. He's all set. So I forgot how much fun it was lugging drywall. The delivery guy showed up by himself. He's 64, and that boy dragged me up and down and in and out of the house, 2 sheets at a time. You know how they have them packaged, and up the stairs and into the house. And I'll tell you what, I didn't want him to see me sweat, but I was sweating. My shins were sweating. Luke McGee, good morning. I'm glad you're here because this is the I'm going to dedicate this one to you today because it's about protecting your time. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff done over there. My folks are coming up today, so they're going to stop by and check on our progress and make sure we're staying on the up and up. We went and stole Dad's 4-wheeler yesterday up to camp, brought that down so we can do the redneck grading operation of dragging some sort of old bed spring or something around, smoothing out the backyard. Be sure to get video of Wendy doing that. And I know you guys all appreciated the video I put on of me in the tractor, telling her to load the logs just right. That brought about a good response from the crowd. I do get out of the tractor, guys. Shoot. She was driving it yesterday, so she brought it around and set it up so we could use it as a dumpster. Anyway, there aren't too many days that go by we don't get the tractor. That's become my default response to most things is, hang on, let me grab the tractor. Oh, you here with groceries? Let me grab the tractor. Shoot. But anyway, things are looking good. Coming around. Doing well. So pop in the chat, guys. How are you doing on a scale of 1 to 10? If you care to, I'd like to know. Make sure I'm checking in with my peeps. And yeah, we decided to do the live here today. And then I've been over there every day early because one day Cooper, the plumber, likes to get there early. He was there at 6 one day. Travis wanted to start early a couple days in a row. He got there. Then I had to meet the stovepipe guy yesterday. He had a lot of insight. So yeah, just been over there early. So today just kind of took it a little bit easy this morning, and we'll go over when we're done. So Tom Farrer, 8. That's low for you. That's good if that's a low for you. That means you're typically running on high octane on all 8 cylinders. Good morning, Peter Christensen. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, gets Get some more Mainers in here. Wendy is here. Yeah. Bubba will be happy that Wendy will be posting the links today. A 9.67 for Jess. Good for you. Tough to beat. Yeah. Make sure we're live on Instagram. That way, if the outside chance someone stumbles upon this, they'll be able to join us. I was laughing yesterday about this being I don't know what I was, the context it was in, but I was just saying, yeah, when we get to be super famous, we'll worry about that. Rachel, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Hope things are good in Wisconsin. Yes. So anyway, 8 days into a 10-day series already. Man, they go quickly when you set them up like that. We've been talking about the CEO thing and really becoming a true CEO of your business. And part of being and operating like a true CEO is learning how to protect your time like revenue. Okay. Like most business owners wouldn't leave $1,000 sitting on the hood of their truck, right? You wouldn't just do that, walk away from it. But you'd never leave cash laying around the job site. Probably not. Sounds good, Dad. Good morning, Sherry. They never intentionally just waste money. Okay. Yet every day, I'm going to change they to we. Okay. Because I do it too. Give away their most valuable asset for free. And that's their time, or our time, right? My time, your time. Here's the truth. You can't make more money. Oh, you can make more money. You can replace employees. You can recover from mistakes. Okay. You can rebuild systems. But once time's gone, it's gone forever. You don't make it up. You don't get it back. Gone forever. So yeah, sunny and 70 in Wisconsin. That's good. That's good for you too, Luke, right? Yeah, so today I want to talk about why CEOs protect their time the same way they protect their revenue. Okay. Imagine if every day you woke up and there was an additional $1,440 in your bank account, right? You guys probably heard this before. And what you didn't use by midnight disappeared. There's no rollover, no savings account, no second chance. You would probably pay attention to every dollar, right? You'd probably be really intentional with it, okay? Every day you're given 1,440 minutes, right? Most people spend them with far less intention than they spend their money. Mernin, Corey, I made it. We love it when the Mainers pop on here. You can hear the accent in their text. Mernin. Good to see you, bud. Yeah. So the question is, are you investing your time or are you just spending it and just blow through it? Like a drunken sailor, as they say, right? Yeah, I say this a lot, depending on what talk it is, but most business owners don't have, right? Insert problem, right? A time management problem. Okay, most of them don't. Okay, they got a boundary problem. They don't protect their time. Think about it. The issue is that we're not, there aren't enough hours. That's not the issue. Okay, the issue might be that too many people have access to those hours. Like, how many people have access to your time? Think about it. Employees, customers, vendors, emails, texts, notifications, social media, emergencies, things you gotta take care of. Like, everyone wants a piece of your calendar. And if you don't protect it, they'll take it shamelessly. They will take it. If you wonder how I know, post a Calendly link to social media and tell people jump on anytime. Right? And I had somebody do that once and booked a meeting for 6 weeks in a row. I said, well, hang on a second. Right. But hey, I asked for it. But think about this event and whatever you talk, this live every day. Like every day, every morning, 8 a.m., non-negotiable. That hour is protected. Like if somebody asked me to meet tomorrow with them at 8, I couldn't do it, even though I was able to yesterday. But for the most part, I would not do that. And I've done it for over 500 days. Okay. How people often ask me, like, how'd you do it? Like, what was the biggest thing? Like, it's just a commitment. It's not a preference. The calendar got protected and the decision got made. Yeah, good morning, Kathy. How are you? Um, yeah, like there's things that I'm super intentional about now, right? Going to bed, frankly. That's one of my KPIs I check every day. Bed by 9, personal mastery work in the morning, reading, journaling, you know, making sure I connect with Bailey, time with Wendy. Those are all KPIs. I track that stuff. Those things didn't happen accidentally. They happened because my time slot to do that is protected. Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure what you're. Oh, I hate calendar links. Tom says, "Yeah, sure." Sometimes I miss one message and then somebody responds and I'm like, what I miss?" So, um, I'm guessing Tom hates calendar links because they tie him down and he wants to go be doing something. I don't know. Tom, jump in there. Let us know. Um, Tell us more about that. Yeah, those things, like all of that stuff that I do doesn't happen accidentally. They happen because I protected the time to do so. So, there's a difference with the CEOs, right? And if you own a business, yeah, I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to you if you're trying to be the CEO of your life, right? And just do the best you can with and just level up, right? Um, Average business owners just let their calendar get filled, right? CEOs fill their calendar intentionally. That's a huge distinction. Like one is reactive, one is proactive. Okay. Think about it for a second, and I'll take a big drink of my coffee. What's the biggest thief, or who or what is the biggest thief of your time right now? Think about that. And you can't say work. Okay. I guess you could say work. Good morning, Dave Brackett. What's happening, buddy? Ben Bryan is here, rounding out the crowd. Good to see you guys. We're just talking about protecting our time today. So you guys just jumped on. What's the biggest thief of your time right now? Is it meetings? Is it phone calls? Is it employees? Is it social media, email, production work, working in the business? Yeah, we started on time today. Somebody had to say it. Ben, you little twerp. No fair. It's work. Hell. Kathy says, yeah, right. And if you didn't have to work, you'd be spending that time some intentionally, right? Yeah. So what's the biggest thief of your time right now? Real talk, is it, maybe it's scrolling, maybe, and hey, I'm guilty of it too. Every once in a while, it's fun to get into a good rabbit hole of reels of people falling off a ladder or whatever, whatever it might be. You're in one of those moods where you just want to laugh. That's cool. That serves us, right? But what's the biggest waste of time for you right now? Who's stealing your time? What's stealing your time? Good morning, Dan Bennett. Rachel, meetings that could have been emails. Absolutely. Yeah. So, three types of time, I think, really. One is reactive time, two is maintenance time, three is growth time. I'll talk about all three. Number one, reactive time. What do you think that is? That's Benz's employees. Okay. Firefighting, problem solving, responding, putting out fires. Necessary? Sometimes, right? But dangerous if it becomes your entire day. So, type one is reactive time. Type two is maintenance time. Like, here's our meetings and our admin work and our scheduling and coordination. This is Tom's favorite section, right? Necessary for operation, yeah, but not necessarily for growth. Dan says wearing too many hats, okay, not delegating. Um, yes, falling off ladder too much work for me. I'll be quiet now. I did fall off a ladder not too long ago. I'm pretty well healed up now. If it weren't for my cat-like quickness and reflexes, it could have been worse, much worse. Wendy came back. I said, I had a little spill there. She's like, I said, I'm all right, but it would have killed the average man. So type two is that maintenance time, all that admin crap, the hit stuff we hate, right? Number three, or type three, growth time. Here's the fun one, I think. The strategic thinking, the sales, the leadership development, the planning, okay, the relationship building, right? This is where CEOs create the future, all right? And it's usually the first thing people sacrifice is that growth type, all right? Dave Brackett says, my own brain, when I started worrying about these future issues, I had to get back to control what I can control. Yeah, exactly, right? Stop worrying. Settle down. Calm down, Dan. Yeah. So pay attention to those three types of time: reactive, maintenance, and growth. Ask yourself maybe which one are you in? Where are you spending that time? We'll talk about that in a minute. Um, yeah, many owners allow urgent activities to crowd out important activities, right? Thanks, Corey. Yeah. Yeah, just try and make you aware of it, right? I don't have all the answers, but these are things that I struggle with from time to time. Oftentimes, this stuff helps me as much as you. So, yeah, the third one for sure, the growth one. Yeah, like unimportant activities can take over, important ones, or we call it urgent activities. Like a text feels urgent, right? Bing. We were at dinner the other night. The older woman behind Wendy just had her phone on max volume, and she was texting back and forth with someone. Bing, bing. Oh, she's like, let them. I'm like, I'm fine. It's all good. But a text can feel urgent, right? A customer issue definitely feels urgent. An email can feel urgent, depending on what it's about, right? So, but meanwhile, strategic planning gets delayed. Sales follow up goes down the gutter, right? Certainly not doing any leadership development. And then the personal growth stuff gets back burner, right? And then 6 months later, you wonder, like, you look back and go, well, how am I doing on my goals? And the needle hasn't moved because you're just putting out fires all the time. Okay. Do you think I run into this with some of my coaching clients? Absolutely. Starting the day with good intentions, then their day gets hijacked, right? I'm like, well, how did Wednesday go? Well, I I started out doing this, and then bam, this happened, and I was over here. Good morning, Steve Gerard. Good to see you, buddy. Um, you know, I always say the breakthrough. It wasn't more productivity for these guys. Okay, it was just uh kind of committing to some clear calendar discipline. I'd be like, all right, get out your calendar, show me what it says today. Okay, and here you go, Luke. With sales, we're time blocking some sales, some leadership, some planning time, some family time. Right? I always give Luke a hard time about time blocking, but inside joke. Yeah. So once they start doing that, the calendar started reflecting priorities. And guess what? Good results followed. Imagine that. Who's got an open door on their office or open door policy? Anybody can come and see me anytime. I got an open door policy, right? A lot of owners wear that accessibility as a badge of honor, right? Hey, my door's open. Come see me anytime. Sounds noble, of course, right? Here's the problem with that, though. If everybody gets immediate access to you all day long, you never get any uninterrupted time to think. So, last I checked, CEOs get paid to think, not just react. Okay, so yeah, have an open door policy, but it's okay to say, "Hey, hop on my schedule. Love to chat with you." Okay, it's just one big block. Luke says, Luke's got a life hack for time blocking. One big thing on his calendar just says Luke. Right? Hey, I've said it a few times this week. Like, nobody accidentally trains for a marathon or accidentally trains for the Ironman, right? You don't squeeze it in. You don't do it off the couch unless you're my buddy Mike, and he's very, very talented athlete. Okay, you don't just hope it happens. Okay, you protect it, right? You schedule it, you honor it, you commit to it. The same principle applies to your leadership and your sales, your family, your health, your business growth. Like, what gets protected gets improved across the board. All right. Like, ask yourself this: if someone looked at my calendar, grab your phone. I keep mine right on my phone. Okay. If someone looked at your calendar, what would they conclude that you value the most? Would the answer be growth, leadership, family, health? Or would they conclude that I value reacting to everybody else's priorities all day long? That can be pretty powerful to take the time to do that. One of the greatest leadership skills is just saying no. You've heard this before. Not because you're rude, but because you're focused, right? Every time you say yes to something, you have to say no to something else. Okay? That which gets measured gets managed. Yes, Kathy, you've played the Ironman game and marathons and running, and And I know that with your job and everything, you have to be very, very specific with your time. Every yes carries a hidden no. They're there. They just kind of lift the hood and look at it. How about this? We just kind of make it going back to revenue. Like imagine your time is worth $500 an hour, and maybe it is. Would you still spend your time the way you spent it yesterday? Most people wouldn't. Okay, because they suddenly see the cost of interruptions, distractions, and low value work. All right. You don't find the time for what matters. You protect time for what matters. Okay. You don't find time for what matters. You protect time for what matters. That's my Bubba Hogan quote of the day. I don't think he's here, but we'll give him credit anyway because it really, with that quote, I couldn't find the author of that, the owner of that. So hey, it's Sunday. All right. This afternoon, sometime. Okay. Open your calendar. Listen up, Luke. block time for growth and for leadership and for family and for health, okay? Because someone else will take it, okay? And before they do, just treat those time blocks like appointments. They're non-negotiable. Just like going to a doctor appointment. Got to do it, okay? The most successful people I know don't have any more time than you or I. They just simply protect it better. That's it. Same 24 hours, just different standard. Okay, same 24 hours. So how about this? For the next 7 days, before saying yes to anything, think, is this the highest and best use of my time? And then watch how your answer changes. And you don't have to answer, like when somebody asks you to do something, you don't have to answer immediately. Say, yeah, let me check my calendar and get back to you in a few minutes. Take a minute. Think about that. Ask yourself, okay, is this the highest and best use of my time? Okay. Time isn't money, guys. Time is more valuable than money. Money can be replaced. Time cannot. Okay. And CEOs understand that. That's what we've been talking about. Becoming a CEO, true CEO, either of your business or your life. It all applies, right? So, guys, I hope this was helpful. Hope it made you think a little bit. Tomorrow's day 9. Okay. I'm gonna get up in your business on why you've been solving all your team's problems, okay? Solving problems that your team should solve. Because one of the fastest ways to become the bottleneck or choke point in your company is constantly rescuing everyone around you. And we've all done it, right? Everybody does it, okay? We'll talk about how leaders create ownership instead of dependence tomorrow. Ben, it'll be at 8 a.m. You know why? Because that's the time block for that. I do reserve the right as the owner of the show to move the time occasionally, but it's very infrequently, and especially now that I'm not traveling as much. So I was just digging through the closet this morning and I came across the REI bags that I usually roll with. Bailey makes fun of me because they don't have wheels. And I was thinking that, like, well, I'm kind of glad I'm not traveling as much. I'm really glad I'm not traveling as much. So being more effective with my time. So it's all good. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. And guys, don't be busy today. Be intentional with your time. Okay. Protect your time. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. My favorite, even though no is a complete sentence, it's a little bit rough. A lot of times I'll just say, I wish I could. That's a no, right? Kind of a soft no. I wish I could. Whether I really do or I don't, I wish I could. Yeah. And for gosh sakes, don't tell people, no, I can't. I'm going to be on vacation. Just say, I'm unavailable. It's unavailable. I'm unavailable on Thursday at 2. You might be in Tahiti, but you're unavailable. Permission granted. All right. Guys, what are you reading right now? I'm reading Tiny Habits. I had a little bit of a hiccup there for a day or so where I was like, I don't know if I want to continue with this because I just come off Atomic Habits. But I've been reading this by BJ Fogg. Bubba's read this. He recommends it. It's a good one. Talks about just establishing some habits. If you haven't read this blockbuster here, you got to check this out. Available on Amazon, an Amazon bestseller, Finding Your Edge by yours truly. So check that out. I have copies here. So if somebody doesn't have it, would rather have a signed copy because I'm such a big deal. Just let me know. I'll send you one. All right. The One Thing. Yeah, Jen Bain. That's another good one. Busy days made. Yeah, Relentless. Tim Grover. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Winning is good too. Luke is it's good stuff. I don't know what I'm headed to after. I don't have another one. Bubba recommended another one to me, but I forget what it was. Yeah, Too Many Habits. There's a lot of habits, but definitely need a signed copy. All right, Tom, DM me your address. I'll send you one. If you don't have one and you want one, let me know. I've got a bunch here. I didn't write the book to make money. I wrote the book to just have some impact and give people a way to get to know me and what I'm about and how I roll. So, Tom, I'd love to send you a copy. So, Jen Vane, good to see you on here. Say hi to your husband for me. And Ben, thanks for coming. We're gonna have to have a substitute timekeeper. All right, because Ben's been a little shaky lately. What with the new child and all. Sorry, kid. I gotta get on the live. Shoot. Well, hey, today we're gonna go at the rest of the. Well, I'm gonna call it the shed, and I'm gonna stop calling it the kennel. Where these people they had a bunch of dog. I'm gonna call them cages, but we got rid of the fencing and everything, and out came the Sawzall yesterday, and today we're gonna whack the rest of it and get that in the dumpster. So, and that will take care of the putrid smell in there. And then for my next trick, I'm going to lift that thing up about 3 or 4 feet in the air, cut a big overhead door in it, pour a slab under it, and park the tractor in there. So, and then each side is going to become a Jeep garage or garage for whatever the next vehicle will be. And I'm going to turn this thing that looks like some sort of screwed up shed lean-to thing into a 3-car garage. So, guys, didn't know I had mad skills, do you? Actually, I really don't. I just kind of learn as I go. So I've never really, I've jacked a few buildings up, but I've never picked one up about 4 feet in the air. So that should be interesting. Anybody wants to come watch, let me know. We'll document it. Paul, make sure you send me your address. I probably have it in the CRM, but send it in a DM, and I'll send you a signed copy. So, yeah, get yourself a diaper genie there, Ben. All right, guys, it's been fun today. I hope you have a blast today. Do something good for someone else. Ask who needs more from you, but protect that time too, okay? Think about that this week. Ben says, I'm typing with one hand and hold the baby in the other. Still outperforming this chat. You wouldn't want to know how I type. I only need 2 fingers. Yeah, what could go wrong, says Luke. Be perfect. Yeah. It's all good. We ran into a guy in a hardware store yesterday. You know when you see somebody out of their element, like have you ever, like as a kid, if you saw a teacher out at the grocery store, you're like, either you didn't recognize them or it was crazy, right? So this guy at the hardware store, it's a hardware store, it was a full lumber operation. Thanks, David. Good to see you. He looks at me, he's a tall guy, right? And I recognize the voice, I recognize the face. He's like, how you making out in the house? And Wendy goes, you could tell you didn't have any idea who the guy was. Now, it was in too deep to say, I'm sorry, I don't have a clue who you are. I'm like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Because everybody in the town knows us and knows what we're up to, and we know very few. It's like that movie Funny Farm, with Chevy Chase, the people that bought the dog place. And so it's coming, I'm working, and then boom, then it hits me. He's the guy that came to unhook the electrical from the shed. He works for the power company. He was on the boom truck or the bucket truck or whatever. And Wendy said it was very clear when you recognized him, your tone changed and everything. So I'm like, yeah, I got to just get better. Say, I'm sorry. I know you. Where do I know? Oh, you're the guy that was in my driveway 2 weeks ago. So, anyway, but he knew a whole bunch about us, so we didn't know he knew. Small town stuff. So, yeah, guys, have a great day. I hope you have a blast. We're gonna have fun and beat ourselves up some more, but not too awful bad. So Drywaller starts tomorrow, and I'm glad it's not me. So, guys, I love you. Have a fantastic day. You guys that want a signed copy of the book, hit me with a DM, and I'll get it out to you this week. All right, later, guys. See you tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. Take care. Bye-bye.